least appeal for him. In the meantime, Mono has brought Jonak back into the fight.
That's really important. Jonak going down to his counterpart early was a really bad sign for NYXL. They're going to brawl into the corner over here. Both Zens now out of this mix as they continue to trade. Trades will always favor the offense, and headshots will also favor the offense as Birdring takes down Sabiobi.
Yeah, Meko trying to do the best that he can here to stop the bleeding, but it's not going to happen. Birdring, superior angle, superior lines of fire. He could really just sit back and turn it into.
Well, they've been targeting him very hard. They know where the bread is buttered for this squad. He's died 4 times already this game, and that's really uncharacteristic. He's got Transcend, but he's just going to take it back with him to spawn.
No reaction there from him either as he gets plastered across the wall.
This is my life now.
Almost an afterthought there from Gesture. He's like, oh, this is it, Yada here. Hold on, let me go ahead and just, pound him real quick. Meko with the self-destruct kill on closer, but there's a lot of white in the kill feed right now. Meko doing the best that he can to get out of here, but he's not going to be good enough. He gets demexed and should get killed, and they're making progress on the point now. London Spitfire, 2 ticks for them. Birdring with the dead eye to delay things further as New York Excel try to get out here to challenge. Not going to happen until Janus can drop his shield.
That was actually really smart to not come out. You'd think this false sense of security of the Transcendence could have... Oh my goodness! Birdring doesn't need the Deadeye. Deadeye just slowing him down.
Oh, the style! Let's see it, looking for more! And they will be able to pick up the point eventually, London Spitfire. 1.5 minutes left on the clock, but Birdring... a fight, but Wuhyel pretty much going to guarantee that's EMP for this next fight. Now it's all going to be about positioning here for Hago, and you can see him on the hunt. EMP online, comes out of invis, but gets the squishies, gets the back line. That could be big. Pine certainly going to get overwhelmed here. How is he still alive? Finally taken out. Jonak, however, was able to stay around the corner long enough to wear off that hack.
It was so close to almost being a very good protection there. You want to have this at Yada so that he dies almost instantly. They're able to drop a bubble there. Not quite going to be enough. Janus will get a couple kills. These are not inconsequential, even though the fight is somewhat over. Those 2 kills will take them forever to get back onto the point. Even though soldiers got sprint and mobility, the walk back on Volskaya is miles, kilometers, whatever you want to call it. It's forever.
Pack room here, challenge. Wuhyel kind of dancing on the edge. Janus just leaps into the fray as well, trying to reconnect with this team, and here we go. Time to go. Wuhyel with the sound barrier just charges right into the mix, looking for the big kills, and that creates the space here for Hago and Prophet to go to work.
2 kills very quickly. They take away the pack room, but then Wuhyel just dives in there anyway, takes the big pack, gets the EMP charged up if they even need it. A couple of late kills coming in from the side of NYXL, but it's not going to be enough. 5 seconds left, desperation time. Pine's going to jump on the point, and it's not going to go well.
You can see how meticulous they are right now. London Spitfire, this is pretty much going to be it. Sabiobi is in position to touch the point. No! Gets sniped before he can get out! But every chance there.
Good, just zoning out right now, and they're going to have to find a way to dive in. But diving in on a Reaper as a Winston, not going to work out for you.
You just see how that's going to happen as well, because Prophet, he's just getting tunneled by his healers right now, making sure that he stays alive. You keep the Reaper alive, nobody else is going to survive. He's going to mangle him. Look at this guy going to work right now. 2 kills, and he couldn't even get a 3rd, but he decides to have just a shred of mercy and let him get out. It's looking like Libero, he's got eyes, exactly, there we go, the dash into position, looking for the follow-up, could get on it closer, such a hard target to hit, this guy gets nothing out of it, Libero, no blade love for him. We will have the sound barrier keeping his team alive, and this may be the moment. Despite him not picking up the kills, Savioli wasn't sleeping, he gets to work, and they will flip it at the bitter end here, 99% for London. On the map, they're running all over the place. Birdring looking to capitalize as the trance wears off with the tack visor. He's not getting too much, although he does manage to just wreck Janus. Closer will find that kill. Libero with the blade, staring down. Oh, the Hex, the Helix rockets right in the face. You're thinking, I mean, that is a nightmare situation from Notion. He's like, please stay away, please stay away, please stay away. Birdring's there to save him, though.
Yeah, but that's how useless Blade can be when you don't have a dash up. You're just a guy walking towards him like, hold on, if you guys stay right there, I will kill you in a moment. Please don't, but why are you backing up? Why are you backing up? And then dead.
Libero just dancing through the window. Sabiobi's going to be there as well, but this is only a matter of time. We will have the sound barrier, however, so this could be the difference maker, and Sabiobi finds the kill on Birdring. Gesture of Ocean still in the fight, and there's the self-destruct to try and clear him off the point. Libero is going to be hanging around here, and he still has Otto to watch his back. Sabiobi with the big plays, and could this be the moment here for New York Excel? Can they finally turn it? This would be a hero play from them. Unbelievable. They manage it.
The Morning Star reigns, and he gets 3 to bring his team back into this. Man, that is one big saddle he just put on and get his team on his back there. Huge plays from Sabiobi.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. Deep nade all the way in. Oh, style from Todak! 6 sleep!
New York, the city that never sleeps. Not the same for London. Take a nap, take a siesta. Bye-bye.
Oh, we will have the nade getting chucked in, and another sleep attempt. Not going to connect this time around, but that would have been a bit dicey with all of his teammates there to jump on the monkey. Instead, it will be New York Excel. Now, overtime, the table has turned. London Spitfire are the ones battling here to stay alive to try and flip this point back their way, but it's not looking too hot here. One of them falls, and a second as well. Libero with the blade is going choppity chop. Profit going to be able to get out. And this is definitely looking pretty good here for New York Excel.
Libero just hasn't been able to find the dash resets there. Every time we go to him, he's just holding the blade, hoping that someone comes near him. Not that one, though. He gets punched by a random Doomfist out of nowhere.
This has got to be it, though. Profit doing the best that he can to stay alive. He's buying so much time. Sabiobi clubs him in the face, however, but that bought enough here for Wuyal to get back into it. D-Mech'd quickly. Now it's on Birdring with the Tac Visor, but the overtime wick had been burning so long. Instantly flipped on the points. They need another one here to tie up the series 1-1 in maps. Well, London Spitfire, let's see. Let's follow Janice. He just goes leaping right in and pancakes Birdring with the help of his team. He will get traded by Gesture, however. But then there's just too much damage. These tanks are getting wiped out for London Spitfire.
Well, tanks are down on both sides of things, but New York with a little bit better of it. Is both tanks out for the other side, that means there is no escaping. Mecco goes in there and cleans it up, and New York's going to take first control of this. It's going to be interesting to see where they want to posture, because they're running pure dodge. And it's just a matter of getting the resets. It's a snowball kind of ultimate, but that snowball doesn't start if it doesn't snow at all.
This will be interesting here because Profit is right now camping that point. Nobody is there. Mano is just now working his way back over here. Is he going to be able to make it in time? Mano just barely makes it in time to stop that point from getting flipped.
I'm just starting to feel bad for Libero. I just can't buy a kill with that Dragon Blade. Both supports down. London Spitfire should be taking this unless there's a miracle in SBB's pocket. Does not seem like that's the case, so they're just going to stall out, get every bit of percentage they can. They will end at the 63 mark.
That was sick from Profit. Now it is going to be New York, but they move in as a unit. All together here, the Matrix is up for Wuyal, but he is going to back out, look for some of the squishy targets here in the back line if he can. Not quite going to be able to find Sabiobi. Instead, it's going to be Mecco. Mecco with the self-destruct, and then Mono with the follow-up on Gesture. Libero now? No, not going to happen.
Really wanted to get in there. He's really just having struggles finishing some kills here. But they are all pushed back. Sabiobi will take down Bedosian towards the end of this fight. And now London has one good chance at this. A self-destruct into the courtyard might open it up for them if they want to try to get courtyard access. But you'd have to imagine that this is not going to be the biggest self-destruct, but try to get some space to work with.
Well, Profit's on the point already. And the fight begins. Gesture leaps in. Profit still capping that point, still flipping it. Nobody from New York able to get back in time. And in the meantime, Wuyal still finds Libero.
Someone call Libero, he's crying. This has been a ridiculously bad series of blades from an otherwise very good player, but it doesn't matter. Rest of his team is there to pick up slack. Those are just zoning blades is what I'm gonna call them. They try to clean it up. There comes a self-destruct. We'll get them up the point for a moment, but only for a moment.
Only for a moment. They have managed to withstand it, New York Excel, and they should be able to flip now. Birdring gone, and 98-99 overtime burning. Now Gesture and Profit are here to tap it and keep it alive for their team, but they're not going to be alive for long. Profit down to half HP, insta-kill by Sabiobi, and that will be it. New York Excel will
hurry up in the coalescence beam to try to just knock them off of their perch.
Yeah, there we go. Birdring some free shots. And well, right out onto the point, forcing them off the high ground. Why not? London Spitfire, they are making progress here. Eventually, somebody from New York Excel is going to have to make their way down. The halt into the open, not going to matter. Gesture's there with the barrier, and Libero now with the tire, hoping that they stay grouped up. But already, London Spitfire, very quick reactions from them, splitting up, dividing themselves, and they will find the pick on the tire. Libero getting nothing for it. Now the coalescence is out, full on Kamehameha, and Hygrofun is keeping them alive.
And now where do they even try to come into attack? You can't drop down in the coalescence. It does a surprising amount of damage. They're getting absolutely bullied off by all these bodies on the point. The hook, the D-Mech, this one all but over for the defense, the New York XL.
Super patient work from London.
Good pulse bomb. But right now they're gonna have to push into a nano as well. Nano's gonna pick his target, decides whoever he wants to give more damage to. It's generally gonna go into the Winston in this composition.
They are starting to make their way forward. Exactly. Bam doesn't waste any time at all. Janus now boosted. He's going after the juicy targets. Hagafun, he doesn't want to have anything to do with this. Desperately floating. He can't float any faster, but he does have the boost there. Big play coming in from closer to keep his teammate alive.
His best friend was all the corners in those hallways right around the corner every time. Does not take critical damage, and because of that, London Spitfire will snag the fight and push 2 to the point. Spawns pretty far away now for NYXL. Going to be difficult for them to get in a proper position to fight this. They could throw bodies at it, but it might end up being a mistake. Given how far they're pushed back, second point will be taken, and they will get an extension on their time bank.
One clean fight, that's all they wanted. We have the tire on the way.
Nice.
You hear it rolling, Libero. Oh, he gets the D-Mech it looks like, but the self-destruct was up for Fury. Doesn't matter, and they get off the point. New York trying to find an angle of attack. Libero has got his Dragon Blade. Could be looking for the opening. He's definitely in, and there we go. Dragon Blade is out. Gets on a bird ring. Perfect target. Finally connects. Took a little bit longer there than necessary. There we go. Libero gonna be happy about that. Finally getting some value from the blades.
That's the only thing that was lacking from his game previously. His straight up vanilla Genji play was fine, but it was just the blades that came up a little bit short. Does not matter. Cleans it up. The range of the blade really working against Junkrat in that situation. They clean up a kill. Now it's a 6v5.
Oh, I'm loving the self-destruct though. This could be tasty, and there we go. Sure enough, Janus can't get out of the angle. Trance is there, however, to bring Meko back up to full, but oh, that was sick from Hagafun. He delayed his long enough here to perhaps give London Spitfire the edge that they need to turn the tide, to withstand the attack. Saviobi caught in the corner, nowhere to go, and doing the best that he can to stay in this.
It's not over yet. New York has still lost very little here, whereas they got a kill of their own, so they're still fighting with an advantage. The tanks are just trying to stay alive, peppering damage. This barrage could seal the deal. Problem is he needs D.Va out of mech. He gets out of mech. Here should be the ceiling barrage, if they even need it.
They don't. I mean, now that's the style barrage. He's even getting boosted. The BM going out from New York at the end. Bit of an attempt there from Birdring. The D-Matrix stopping the second shot. Do you go for a third? That's what happens. You don't go for the third peak when Pine knows where you're coming from. And already there is going to be a bit of the fight, but Prophet is here to make up the difference along with Fury. They are still finding the kills despite Pine's best efforts in that duel.
Pine just took away his spot on the other side too. Jester's doing a lot of work. Not only these kills, Prophet cleans up with a pulse bomb, absolutely. But his bubble on the point kept everyone alive because Pine, after he took down Birdring, took his good Winston, staying alive, riding that Razor's Edge.
Oh, there we go. Birdring pulls a fast one on Pine. The sniper duel again, the point blank headshot, and there's the 3. Gets a little bit of help from Prophet, but Birdring is still here, connecting with shot after shot and just doing the deeps.
What a cool position. That is, I want to talk about Jester.
He was able to get around the corner just in time. Barrier is down. Birdring not quite able to find the shot there. Looking for the one, not quite there. There it is! Jonak doesn't know what hit him. Birdring, clever angle right over the top. Aware that Saviobi could be in the back line, but now it's about finding Pine. If he can get that kill, this opens up everything. Pine playing it very carefully right now, out of line of sight. And there's Birdring looking for the headshot, hoping to find Mono. Mono out in the open. There's the follow-up. Birdring reigns supreme at the top of the apex here. And the high ground does it all. London Spitfire will get their 3rd point. Has the advantage, has the angle, and so we'll see. Can Birdring come up with something big? And no, Pine was ready for him. Birdring out of the fight. That's a lot of damage lost for the defense. And Meko, following his perspective, he is not letting up on Gesture, just keep pouring on the damage. Janus will get the kill in the end, but Meko right now doing work.
Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful play from the NYXL tanks to be able to peel so well, to go back and protect where they know their main source of damage is. Able to get Pine in position that he needs to be. They will take first point. In the corner, he's not even doing that much healing because he's knocked back in the corner. Beautiful play by Janus to really negate that Transcendence full effectiveness.
And Birdring not gonna survive. Trying to get back over here to the heals. Not quite that burst healing that he was looking for though. Saviobi will get the fight.
So cool.
Big kill on Hagafun with the recall, the style.
You don't need to kill the person there. You need to kill where they want to come in from. He shuts that door by sticking the pulse bomb there. It's like a mine trap. It's a tripwire. You can come through if you want, but he wins either way. Either he kills him or he zones him out on the outside.
by Saviolbi. But still, this could be the turning point here for New York. If they keep it tight on the payload, let their healers go to work and do the job. The follow-up, and there it is. Pine again, the kill on Birdring.
That was a clutch transcend, though. It's the only reason they're still in this. That Winston was getting very low. They got out and were able to heal him all the way up. Diva now out of the mix now. Pine going to take the lockout position, try to get this perch. If he hits 2 or 3 shots, they should win this. Huge swing! Back and forth, though. Saviolbi and Jonak out!
Overextending perhaps, and there's the headshot. Pine, the man looking to make a difference, but Prophet is having none of it. Decides to get his return. And well, now it's Mano, desperate to stay alive. He gets hunted by Prophet. The 2 tanks here hoping to keep it going for New York Excel. The self-destruct out in the open will remove Beko and can Saviolbi make it back in time just there. But the overtime wick, it's burning low, and it will be a 2-2 situation. London Spitfire limit things. Guess what? There's no pack there to keep you alive, Janice. You're gonna have to back off. Pine, both exchanging the body shots. Couldn't cut it closer. And there we go. Birdring wins the duel. Pine is out of it. Birdring now reigns. He gets to call the shots and hit them too.
No one's going to be able to escape on this one. They're still trying to get up over the top. They have to back up. Prophet goes a little bit too deep, gets himself a nice... He's doing a great job on it. Gonna have sound barrier up for the next fight too. They just used Transcend. Now it's about evicting them from the point. An EMP comes off, and that was an interesting timing on the EMP. You have to wonder if Hagopan is planning a switch here.
Dude, that was unreal because Mano had just got the sound barrier out as well, and so sure EMP, but they have so much HP. And it's looking like New York right now. The kills favor them, and they will be able to flip the point. 74% gained for London Spitfire. And now it's New York's time to play on the monstrous gesture. Pissed off. He's going after Jonak. He gets the kill in the end. Pine, however, is going to be the one from on high, not quite finding the kill. And now he's getting batted around. The headshot, but not charged. And Hagopan survives.
Little surprise that the Sombra is down there. Janus doing his best to bring his team back into this. Birdring gets Mano, who was looking for a health pack, finds death instead. London has taken control of this fight.
Oh, the boop out of it closer. Quick reactions from him. Not going to take any fall damage there. And Prophet not going to let Janus get out intact. It's London Spitfire fighting back here versus the New York Excel on Ruins. They flip the point, they're up to 80%, and it's on New York now to make some magic happen. Pine and Birdring both have Infrasight up and ready.
This little battle, Hago should be looking for Jonak, knowing that Transcend hasn't been used in a while. If he can get back to Jonak before he's able to get anything done, to EMP and delete Jonak, that will completely swing it in favor of London.
Interesting decision here. Janus way overextended. Gets collapsed on, not able to get out, and now that sets it up here. Birdring, he delayed it. What a shot on a Jonak! Delayed Infrasight, and he's taking full advantage. He knows exactly where Pine's playing from. The pressure is there, but he's gonna hook right into his healers, make sure that they can keep him alive, and there will be the sound barrier.
No Widows on the field, no Pharahs on the field either. Both teams running interesting, different variations of comps.
He's got Pine on the Genji now. Doing a good job of charging up his Dragon Blade, or at least at the start here. He is connecting Saviolbi as well. And Jonak will be the one to start things off strong here for New York Excel. They really need to hang in here because I think that all of us want to see McCree on the murder hole for New York Excel.
Saviolbi gets to the back line, takes down Hago. That is huge. That's so much damage and healing now done. You see that London is on the retreat because of it.
Yeah, now he's in the back line, and London know it, and there you go, dives right in. Saviolbi knows he can get out of here, out of harm's way as well, goes for the big stick, not gonna find it, instead it's Prophet blowing Jonak up into spare parts, and now Saviolbi has to get back over here, out into the open to allow for his healers to perhaps keep him alive.
Wasn't quite over, but that Pine did go down. Now it's a 6v4 on the point, and they should be just a matter of cleanup and delay for New York right now. Mano has gone so well on this Lucio. I'm so impressed by him. He will eventually fall 65% on the status ticker for New York.
And now he's found his target. Hagopan out of the open. Trance has been forced. Pine, he gets exactly what he was hoping for. Now he knows that there's nothing to stop his blade from reaping complete and utter havoc. And here we go. Fury chopped. There's the follow-up. Looking for more. And Hagopan gets reflected. Pine only going to get the 2, but still the damage is done. In New York Excel, they will flip it.
Beautiful force into the early Transcend. It was just a countdown clock.
Oh, I love it. No, doesn't go for the stick, but still. Right, and there still finds the kill on Hagopan. Why not, Saviolbi? Why not? And he's still got his pulse as well. They can chase him further back. 90% now. Poor New York Excel. They're within striking distance of taking this to a 3rd point.
This is almost impossible now for London. They just lost everybody. There's going to be no one here to really be able to contest in any meaningful way.
Meaningful.
Yeah.
There's always Prophet.
Yes, but you can contest, but he's going to be one before. Actually, D-Max Mecco. All right then, Prophet. Prove me wrong. I'll take it.
Wait, he's still alive.
Yeah, they're able to get back in here, and both tanks are now out of this mix. Prophet saving the day. A beautiful stick on the closer, though, as Yobi equalizes.
That could make the difference. Prophet still dancing. It's going to be the dual mono on mono. And already Prophet finding the one on mono. This is big. Yobi is gone. Unbelievable. My investments. I mean, this is unbelievable. Prophet just bringing his team back into the fight. Both of these tracers really putting on a world-class performance here. And there we go. Mono gets pounded into the wall. Some modern art for you there. Care of gesture. Now things are going to get a bit dicey here for New York Excel. They're the ones who are under the gun. 10% left here for London Spitfire to close it out. Keep in mind, London Spitfire, they're already up 1-0 in the points.
London with a huge ult advantage. Jonak should be able to get to his Transcend, and then the Dragon Blade should also be available for Pine. Janus will be able to Primal Rage onto the point and stall it out. As long as he doesn't go down before that, we'll get the Primal Rage off.
We'll get the Primal Rage off. We had Mecco going for the self-destruct as well. No kill, and Mecco gets caught. Jonak is gone. Pine doing the best that he can. He has got a Dragon Blade, but he's so low on HP. If he dies now, it is over. Goes leaping into the fray. Chan is desperate to keep it alive here, but this is pretty much it. Save Yobi, trying for the heroics, and that is going to be it. London Spitfire will win yet again, 3-2 over the New York Excel.